Nolan's team is like a demon rising out of hell to release its wrath on the earth, and there's no one who can stop him. Unless you're lucky. Right, buddy? Outscoring Nolan's team is going to be no easy task. So going into this week, Josh has an idea. A way to ignite a fire in his team so they'll kick some ass. I mean, okay. But what is it, though? What is this method that Josh has up his sleeve?
Can't wait for Trevor to have a career game 405 TD. I'm trying out the Kyle method this week, bitch. So much the universe does the opposite to stop it.
You see, I'm honored, but unfortunately, it's during the bye weeks. Doing something that I do doesn't really work during that time period. Though it would kind of work for Trevor Lawrence. He didn't have 5 TDs over 100 yards. So the rest of Nolan's team did all that shit for him. In terms of getting a lot of points. 2 weeks ago, both of these teams were undefeated. After probably the only down week he'll have all season, Nolan came back with a purpose and is ready to annihilate his competition yet again. Coming off 2 straight losses, Josh is of course looking to win and, get more than 2 points from, more than 2 yards from his tight end. What do you think happened? Just give it your best guess. If the opening clip doesn't say enough, this game was an absolute bloodbath. A curb-stopping, annihilation, medieval torture. It was brutal. Sure, Tua and Jalen Waddle will both have some pretty good days, but Tyreek Hill, like usual, and Raheem Mostert, since again, A-Chain is out, so he got the starting snaps again. I mean, it was... How do you beat that? How do you work your way around that? You have to have insane amounts of luck. And that just did not happen this week. Not even close. But on the bright side, at least Cooper Kupp is back to scoring touchdowns and getting a metric shit ton of yards. Kyra Williams for Nolan had another outstanding day, but unfortunately for him, he suffered an ankle injury, is probably going to be out at least a week. According to reports, that is. You never know with those. I mean, fuck. I lost Eckler for multiple weeks, so I mean, best you could do is pray. Not that you need to, though. Just please win next week. This ought to be the shortest segment in the history of Sportsball. Despite a 100-yard performance, Jonathan's team only had 3 total touchdowns, 2 of them being from his QB to a receiver. Everybody else just did really good yards-wise, and the kickers did pretty good, for both teams. As for Mark, outside of Herbert, nobody did anything. What? Of all players, George Kittle had only 1 catch for 1 yard. Couldn't have done that last week, could ya? Hate to break it to you, Mark, but you still don't have a win streak.
Okay.
Just like me winning in bye weeks, it's been since 2021 since he had one. I have lost 13 straight games during the bye weeks, dating all the way back to the 2021 season. It's time to change that. John should do the trick. Mahomes and Pacheco didn't do anything, and he's got his entire team playing at 1 p.m. minus Garrett Wilson. As long as they don't do much, fuck off, Addison. Anyway, all I need is for John's team to not go nuts, and I should be just fine. Unfortunately, Zach Moss found the end zone in garbage time, but John's team as a whole didn't really do all that much today. Jalen Hurts may have his work cut out for him against a good Jets defense, but he's on the Eagles, who have never lost to the Jets. It should be free real estate. Courtesy of a Hall of Fame-worthy block, Amon-Ra St. Brown was able to find the end zone today and have a 100-yard day. All right, we're off to a good start in the 425 games. Before we continue, let's take a look back at some words that were exchanged on Thursday.
Playing Kyle this week, so the heat going to him. I'll let my team talk for me. Yours hasn't said much yet.
All right, team beyond St. Brown, it's time to make a statement. All right, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You, Hurts, get out there and throw me another touchdown pass. Oh, it's going to Goddard, and wait, what? Motherfucker, all right, try again, wait. I'm going to give you one more chance, all right? You got the time, and...
Hello!
I need 25 points from 3 players. Gabe Davis, just go.
Someone gotta go set the table, cause it's time!
Tyler Bass? Why don't you try again? I swear to fucking God. Well, Jonathan said some shit about Wilson, so naturally Jack decided to start him because Jonathan has the opposite effect on Jack's team. He wasn't that great. But he did get 1 touchdown. All right, cut the shit. Enough with the beaver. We're going to do the real thing now. Alright, so our game of the week features an owner who is good just to piss me off, and one who is just consistently good and has been on an absolute tear lately. This is a big game for both owners, and though it wasn't as high scoring as one would have thought, it was still the closest game of the week. I mean, imagine if Christian McCaffrey didn't get hurt. I mean, he just fucking tore the Browns to pieces on that first drive, and of course got his touchdown. As for DeAndre Swift, he wouldn't be able to get anything going on the ground, but he would be able to, wait, up, there it is. He get a receiving touchdown. And of all people on Nick's team, Stevenson would find the end zone. A Patriots touchdown in 2023? What the fuck is this? Josh Allen against the Giants should have been, easy money, but that game was, I've said enough about that game. He had a pick, and, he had 2 touchdowns, but he just kept feeding Diggs the ball. 16 fucking targets, by the way, and over 100 yards. So now it's come down to Monday Night Football. Nick's got 2 players, Jack has 1. And unfortunately for Nick, Jack has the one player that has been consistently, for some reason, scoring touchdowns this year. I'm still convinced that Keenan Allen must have some dirt on Justin Herbert, and that's why he's getting all these scores. Despite getting some yards, no touchdowns would be Nick's undoing. God damn it.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch this video. Your time and feedback is always appreciated. These videos do take a bit of time to make, but I do them out of the love for our league and trying to make the season a bit more fun than it already is. With that said, thank you again for watching, and I will see you here again next week.